Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing and possibly finishing our Fall of the Republic 1.4 former preview playthrough as the Galactic Republic. In the last episode, we took Hypori, we fought off a couple invasions in some other places. There was a fleet roaming around here after getting tired of sitting on Corellia, though it is now, I think, gone all the way to Ronyards. But we are building some probe droids to hopefully give us some more information on what's going on. But we also, most importantly, got some units down to Bomis. So we are, I think, going to be able to move in on Tibrin and then Sullust as the final shipyard we need to take. But before we do that, let's also get some fleet officers open in our tab, because that is another thing we have available to us. It's an open slot. Let's bring in Drawn, who I don't think I've used before in a playthrough. I'm trying to stick to characters who I haven't used too much. Although, yeah, let's get Drawn. And once we have Drawn, we might go for our other clone officers. We'll see how many planets we're going to end up taking with them. But Barris is ready here. I think we do want to take Rendalia. So we'll jump up to Druckenwell first with our units, but they'll go from there to Rendalia. Yeah, I guess, Plo, you are going to invade on Bomis.
Invasion commencing.
So we'll see how costly this ends up being, but we're going to jump from there to Tibrin. I think we're going to probably, like, we'll build up on Bomis, but I don't think we're going to try to cover Yagdal yet. I'm going to try to keep a bunch of spies on all the planets in this area, but I don't know what the end result is going to be. Oh, that's done its buggy behavior and spawned the thing already. We're not really 100% sure what the causes of those are. There used to be a specific script error which made the spawns happen. Unless is that what they were talking about in the dev chat earlier today? I've completely blanked on what that conversation. Never mind. Just ignore what I'm saying right now. That's not important. Let's get maybe some more infantry in here, artillery, and then an A6 Juggernaut. Okay, Plo, you can... I think, Plo, I'm going to get you to keep moving. I'm not going to worry about that turbo laser too much, because I want to just make sure we get another landing zone right now. Because we'll have everything over here that can go and take out that turbo laser.
It is a pleasure watching your
and let's get field base going. I think I'm going to try to get an AA turret on some of these. Hey. Oi, oi. Oh, there's the HMP. Maybe I don't need to worry about an AA turret. Or MAF, not HMP. I'm gonna that's always gonna be the mistake I make. I think we're all just gonna have to accept that. It's been 6-7 years of making that mistake. I'm gonna keep doing it. Look, you always in life, you want to make sure you're trying to learn from your mistakes, right? You don't want to keep making the same mistakes repeatedly. But I think sometimes you have to accept that you're not perfect, and you are going to make some mistakes. So don't use it as an excuse to let go in your life, but use it to understand yourself and say the wrong thing sometimes. That's how I'm gonna turn this personal failing into a lesson for everyone, I guess. That's what I'm going for. Then it's content. Everything is content. Ooh, this is kind of scary. But I don't know if it's too scary. Are you hitting... Ooh, okay, that is a little too scary.
Yes, Commander.
You get over here. And let's try to walk through on that. I don't like how explodey they're getting. Well, you are our healing for those guys. I don't think Plo wants to be attacked by those. EBH.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that's got a planetary shield.
We've secured an abandoned mining
The power of the dark side is an illusion.
Okay. Get over...
Fire. Aerial artillery reporting.
And I'd like to make... Okay, I need to make a 3-point turn. People struggle with this so much in real life. It's never made sense to me. I mean, I don't have a license, but like I grew up driving stuff. My dad was a mechanic at a golf course, and so when I was growing up, we'd have like golf carts at our house. I'll see if I can like find a picture of me as a kid driving it. But we had I was a very outdoorsy kid, so I was outside driving the golf cart all the time, like literally all the time. So as much as I have no desire to ever own a car, I used to be good at driving other things that weren't cars.
To hate is to become that which I fight
I want
against.
that in here. This is like a huge mass of stuff that I'm going to try to destroy.
laser tower.
Lost our A6 too. Alright, this is going to be a lot to drop. Can I get you over here? Get even more of you over here. If the magnetries are
Just multiplied 1,000-fold.
often afraid of
You cannot
infantry.
change hearts and minds at the point of a blade.
No, I want you to get
Has been most
that.
instructive. Look inward.
Okay. Yeah, let's try to do that.
My saber
And
is ready.
you're gonna go around there, but you guys are gonna come to... Oh, never mind. That plan didn't work very well. Oh well. Okay, Plo, get in the base,
Have sealed their
because we're just gonna go through on this. I think with the infantry, we're probably fine.
Reinforcements canceled.
Yeah, that's actually falling apart already.
is self-hatred. That
Unit
which
destroyed.
hurts instructs.
I'm gonna take out the power gen just to be
Nothing but a random world.
thorough right now, but yeah, we've got those already. So you guys come in the back. The infantry's got this. We'll destroy that on the way. You are... I'm not sure what was attacking that, actually. But the AAT is coming. There's actually 2 AATs here. Let's get more of you in here. I might need to pull some other infantry or some other ground units from somewhere, because I'm not sure what we're gonna run into. I think Tibrin will be okay, but like if I could even combine Barris with not combine Barris's army with this,
Endurance is
then that
more
might be worthwhile.
I sense this
Although they are
war
gonna
is
go to
only
Rendalia,
one step in a far
so
greater
they're a little bit busy. Okay, you guys come over here. Don't worry about the turbo laser. The turbo laser is not active. Are you doing anything? No, you're not. Everything's kind of out of range, so I don't know what I'd expect you to do. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna just try to take that landing zone. Plo, you're gonna get over here. Oh, we don't really need to take it.
I sense a great
Plo, you can
disturbance in the
grab that
force.
now. Like, it's mostly just cleaning this stuff up right now.
Bombardment available.
I mean, to be fair, 3-point turn, if you're like on the road or something, is a lot harder than pulling into a barn. But, I mean, I was on the right track.
Planetary control achieved.
Okay,
Building under construction.
so we'll leave them there. As much as I do want to go to Tibrin. Well, let's... Ooh, that's not great. The spy got put in the wrong place. Okay, let's get to Maelstrom with that one. We can go to Vaklin with this one.
Research complete.
We can go to Solist with this one. And you're going to Tibrin.
Construction complete. Constructing.
2 more. Still building more there. Get 2 more
In
here.
production.
All right. And I do want to go to Rendalia. So, over here. That's 3 slots on the ground. We have 49 infrastructure. 286 there. That's 516 there. There's nothing in space here. How many planets do we not have scouted? That's going to be a good amount in the back, but Druckenwell I can build up again.
Building under
And
construction.
you are going to come in and join them once you're ready.
Constructing. Building
Wait, no,
started.
that doesn't need to happen. Okay, there are more units on this side than I thought there'd be. Well, the biggest one is a Providence, so that's not necessarily a lot. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. Those are Lupuses and stuff. This is actually going to be one of the lighter fleets on fighters. Ooh. Okay. That's going to be some ion cannoning that we can't stop. First responder, defenatory to Karabai. You can come in. You're just a regular procurator. No name. Alright. So this will technically be the chonky members of this fleet that we get out of the way early.
The lasers are on target.
You are not
Opening fire on the
really
torpedo.
contributing to the early phase of there you go.
Yes, Admiral.
Our
No problem.
Praetor is now contributing.
Receiving cannons loaded. All power diverting to weapons.
So I don't know if we're going to take
Engage.
many of these planets,
Sidling.
Roger that.
but I'm thinking at least we can get through in space and we'll take out a lot of their space assets. Okay, get the engines.
Let them escape.
Because then if we can do that...
We'll win this. Locking on target.
Damn. I didn't change targets fast enough on that. I was being too lax. Then like they'll have to spread out those larger fleets a bit more, and we'll see if there's like anything other than that big 500 one. Because even this was probably only about 150 at most, and it's not that anymore. Okay, Maelstrom. Need to actually deploy because yeah, there's a lot of these planets that are just empty. Did I send one to Tiburon? I'm gonna send one to Ariado.
Construction complete.
Let's send one to Bracetlin. Send one to Karima.
Construction
You're gonna come into Rendalia.
On my way.
I suppose I should get more over here and just have one that I send
in
into
production.
that as well. That's already building. You can come over, build that up. Okay, they're coming into Druckenwell again. But to what end? I think I might move this to Naboo and back before any attacks happen.
Tactical battle imminent.
Well, we'll see how much that lets me get. Because this could also be some ground units. Like, I assume that's some of the retreated units plus some ground units that they're planning up the attack on, what's it called with? Maybe not. Maybe that's not that. I mean, there's 4 ground units there, but that's not enough. So let's put in Procurator first, and we'll see if we get ion cannoned. There we go. Okay, now you come in there. Ron, you come in there. Down with the CIS. Or down with the CIS. First responder. Raging Storm.
Destroyer ready.
And then we'll bring in Mini Dorito. Added Syllable. Order of St. Lazarus.
Your orders, General. Cannons targeting.
Destroyer holding.
And...
We'll
Alright, I think it's gonna be important for me to...
Destroyer.
to focus down engines on these fleets. Because they do seem inclined to retreat. Actually, It's more than 4 ground units, but still.
We'll level them.
I may be slow.
Roughly, it's not a ton more than 4.
We've got them on scope, so
They do have double defensive structures, which is not a thing they're supposed to have. I don't know if there's not even really a marker up there, so I'm not sure if the overflow spawns at the defensive marker, like defensive forces marker, or what.
Missile tubes loaded.
But okay, get the engines on there.
Ready to update orders. All crew accounted for.
Alright, we're gonna send the Praetor through.
Copy that.
And then drawn.
You're leaving the battle. Open fire on those
Yeah,
laser
just make
cannons.
sure you're hitting the right things. I guess that really is what the game boils down to, though, is make sure you're hitting the right things. So once again, I've given entirely useless instructions to my units, and they're probably upset with me.
Destroyer ready.
But
reporting.
they're stuck with me, and I can't help it.
Go. Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get some of these guys back there, and just make sure that,
Our primary
insofar as possible, I'm saving the.
Yes, General. Yes, General.
Shields are down.
I'm saving that Procurator from exploding in other
Changing course to
less than desirable
Destroyer
means.
station keeping.
Alright, that's not great. Although we did already break through a lot of the shields on you. I'm gonna try to hunt down these guys, the ground units, with that. There are a couple that are still out there.
Squadron. We're in pretty bad shape out here.
Ooh, don't
Ready
get
to update orders.
too
We'll win this.
don't get too far up on your own. That's
Enemy
not great.
arrived.
I'm gonna tell everyone else to move up further.
I'm out of control.
But I suppose I'll move drawn up too, and you fall back.
Yes, Commander.
This is just gonna be.
Really? Us?
I think we're mostly protected from the bombers.
Awaiting orders.
There's a couple in here with protons.
Attack commencing.
Destroyer
Is you?
ready.
You got the next slow, and I pack a punch.
Multiple
Destroyer
enemy squads
holding.
heading towards
All right. We so far still haven't lost anything. Like, lost.
Missile tubes loaded.
Destroyer at station keeping. Ready.
Okay. That all exploded more than I hoped for.
enemies in range.
Yes, Commander.
But that's okay.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'll just take advantage of that to put in Narcotens.
This is it. We've cut off the enemy.
Maybe kill some of those. Queen Amidala's Revenge you can come in. We've also got Windu's Blade.
Ready to update orders. Locking on target.
Standing by.
Alright, I'm kind of hoping they don't retreat.
We might be small.
Awaiting your command.
Designated target destroyed.
Alright, drawn powder weapons.
Enemies incoming.
You've got the captain.
Sir, there's no
This is, I think, one of the ones that had the missing
Yes, let's run this gauntlet.
missing
We'll beach them. We'll
collision
level
mesh.
them. Destroy 'em.
I need to make a note to actually like, if you're watching this video later, can you leave a comment
be destroyed.
and tell me, hey, check that collision mesh? It's the... Is that the Sheathipede? No, that's not the Sheathipede. That's the goes on. Oh, I think we already did fix that then. But never mind.
Destroyer ready. Vectoring now. We'll
I mean, do it.
level them.
Engagement. So definitely do it anyways.
Destroy 'em.
Especially in like a super thing. If you do it in super things, then that's even
We'll
better.
win this.
But,
I've got them in my sights.
Destroyer at station keeping.
We're
depleting the
separatist reinforcements.
Ready.
so that'll be a thing where if I can do the... Like, get to the auto-resolve stage,
Them.
Incoming.
then we'll be able to destroy it in a way we can't actually do in the battle. So yeah, let's get that diamond.
Loading ordnance.
Come on.
We'll
There
win
you
this.
go.
Enemy in range.
Explode. Explode. There you go. Auto-resolve. We got him. We got him. Lost Raging Storm. But it died for a good cause. And I am actually going to go over here to Karima.
Tactical battle imminent.
You might
Tactical
encounter a
battle
ground... Ooh, okay. What's coming in from there? No, that's a different one. That's a different one. So this might be the end of the line for them. I'll have to come back to Rendalia. I don't want to leave them without a space escort when I'm deep in enemy territory. Not that enemy territory is that deep in the first place right now. There is the ground units that are... They're coming for me.
Choose your reinforcements.
Can I lure them out this way?
Standing by.
Okay, you've got to move back. I'm sorry. You do. And how many of these will I actually be able to destroy?
Choose your reinforcements.
They're all coming over...
Copy that. Yes, Commander.
Yeah?
Coming around.
Understood, we're moving out.
Adjusting course.
Is there an ion cannon here?
Bring her around.
I don't think there's an ion cannon here.
Ready to update orders. Loaded.
Well,
Locking on
okay, let's
target.
take that out then. And you guys go back this. Well, this should interrupt the
What is it, sir?
attack.
Full speed.
I don't know if
Understood, we're
that's
moving out.
Charging generator.
all going to be targetable.
We'll beach them. We'll level them.
Should be.
Roger that.
Should be able to destroy a lot of this.
Attack.
Enemy detected.
Destroyer ready. Decoding
That definitely
transmission.
makes it less likely they're going to commit.
All power accounted for.
What do they have in reserve? Okay, let's try to make sure their bombers don't do too much damage before we get
Destroyer holding.
absolutely demolished by that bulwark. Well, okay, you're a hero. I don't know what else I can say about it. You're just an absolute hero. Uh-oh.
Destroyer
Okay,
station
no
keeping.
crash.
On our way.
It seemed like it might crash, didn't crash. That's what I like to see.
Proton bombs in the chute.
We might be small, but we pack a punch.
In the in the accidentally unposted part of
Ready to update orders.
the second to last hut episode, I
Vectoring. Adjusting course.
I had like I think the first crash that I've had in a while in a playthrough, which is
Engage.
pretty decent record to have.
All batteries
I think
fine.
yeah, I think the problems we're experiencing here are just the usual
Chancellor.
issues that seem to come up when the AI is processing a lot of ground units in space. So, not entirely unexpected.
Charging generator.
Still unclear what exactly is causing that, but I mean, I don't know that it's something that I can.
Loading ordnance. Destroyer
It's
holding. We'll win this.
it's a known entity at least.
Destroyer at station
Falling
keeping.
out of formation.
Separatist
forces have lost.
Okay, how much of you can shot? There's a sheathipede. More of these floating around somewhere. I don't know if it's like specific types either that have
Ready.
a
Load.
bigger impact, but
Their reinforcements have been cut
alright,
off.
they're all coming around. I don't know if there's anything else that's jumping in though.
Reporting in.
So maybe I
Ready
will
to orders.
retreat before we get
Locking on target. We'll beach
another
them.
hit on us.
Target located.
Is anyone missing engines? You have engines. I think everyone has engines.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
We've got to win. Oh, that's too bad. It's like one laser away from dying. I'll take the ground units being killed there as a victory. Lost a CR-90. And they're coming back to Rendalia.
Construction.
We're just going to be doing the invasion, so even though that's going to double stack, it'll be fine. Lost air, we're going to have vision on that. Ibrin, that's all ground units too. I mean, that's mostly ground units, it's not all ground units, but it's a lot of ground units. There's a bulwark. There's a There's like 11 of the auxilias / captors.
Loaded.
Well, we'll just go in. We'll just see what goes on Karima. I don't think we spied on Praesetlin, though. Oh, that actually didn't go to the same slot. So that's 164. And that's most of the ground units gone. Alright. That's 10. And I want to open our Clone Officer menu.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, they made it to Druckenwell again. Okay. I'm not going to let you just have the planet. TBH, though, I may end up cutting this battle from the episode. Because I think it's one we've seen a few times.
Laser tower.
Alright, I didn't even need to do anything this time. So, yeah. That battle, I think I am cutting. So, ooh, this is about to auto-resolve in space. Or I don't know if it'll just put it in space without triggering the battle. No, it's at 99%. Okay. There's a proto-deca in there that I'd rather fight in space than on the ground. That's going to be... Okay, Plo, you're going to have to really do some work on this one. We're going to have this almost surrounded. But this is still the biggest fleet. There's a Stormfleet destroyer in there. Vandalia, we don't have any ground vision on. So I'll probably send one into that side. And Dirge is still alive. That is something we know for sure. Okay, well, let's see how much of this we can destroy. We got Tibrin coming in. And that's a lot of ground units again. So the lag is the consideration there.
Choose your reinforcements.
Closing on the target. At your
That's
command.
possibly a bit close for what I'm trying to do. I want to see if there's going to be an ion cannon shot as well. Doesn't seem like it. All right, you're going to come in here.
Transmission.
Yularin behind
All
you.
balloons on deck.
Heading to
Victus, say
destination.
my name.
Raising anchor.
My frontline material. Let's see.
Charging
All right.
generator. We'll level them.
Yes, General.
Ready to commence.
But these circumstances call for drastic measures.
Destroyer.
All right, let's
Destroyer.
get on that.
Former. Yes, General. You can't be serious.
And well, let's get rid of their little commander guy.
Keeping.
Watch your flanks. Incoming.
What are they going out for? You're not gonna track down my
We'll win this.
dead dreadnought.
Yes, sir. The entrance
Okay, let's get our bombers over to this side.
Provide
Mark
cover.
170s.
Oh, no.
Guys,
Ready to
stop.
update orders.
Look to the skies.
So many ground units. But maybe
Depleted.
with this being the... guys, what are you doing? Like some firing squad shit. And those are auxilias, actually, so they're not even going to be
Target.
fighter heavy. Alright, let's start moving our main forces over here. And we'll send our bombers and fighters over this way.
Your orders, General.
I'll actually keep Dragonfly on that Golan, because we'll be able to finish them off. But I'm going to try to use the Praetor to weaken the incoming ships
Fixing course.
before anyone has to engage.
Destroyer ready.
Which is, again, a strategy that I use a lot.
What could possibly have happened since I
Destroyer
last spoke?
holding.
But, I mean, am I supposed to be creative?
Give me a target.
Technically, yes. That's the
Acquiring target.
that's the
Your move, General.
conundrum of the
The enemy is in full strength.
career I find myself in.
Prepare for battle.
Firing. This is Bravo 4.
It's not really a conundrum. A requirement, maybe?
We're all set here, Commander.
Well, the conundrum in the sense of
Keeping. We'll win this.
gotta stick with the EAW. Gotta find a new way to stick with the
We'll
EAW
level them.
as often as possible.
Destroy 'em. Loading ordnance.
Okay, let's
We'll
get
win
nope
this.
more engines.
Firing target.
Alright, a couple of them got away. A lot of them got away, really. We lost Dave P20 and a PDF Dread. The PDF Dread was a sacrificial... Is it a lamb? It was sacrificial. Whatever it was definitely sacrificed. Alright, let's get over here. We should be able to do this with just that ground force, even though I did say I want to move in Barris. But let's bring in you. And let's spy also on you. That leaves only one other. You.
Construction complete.
Okay, Sullus, that's 89. That's where all those ground forces ran off to. Still only 175. Are those Auxilias or Captors? These are Auxilia. So I do think that this is something I can handle. And there's no ion cannon there. There's no structure there either. We did take out the structures. Okay, I'm gonna...
Setting course.
I'm gonna go back to that before getting back to here. Well, I'm already over. Camera's already over here, so I may as well invade. We're invading.
Invasion commencing.
Okay, this is primarily gonna be infantry running at us. So I think artillery is good here.
Move forward. Move up.
All acknowledged.
Bring in those speeders.
Building started.
You are not the master you once were.
I'm gonna try to take those AATs as well.
Your sense of humor is a welcome respite. in
So I
these
think we can get this
dark
side, then we'll take the middle,
power of the dark
and then we
side
will
is
try to
an
get over to the right side.
Do not cover the
They
seat of
might,
the
because they can
Jedi
sprint, so they might get this first, but I'm gonna try to
Construction complete.
Council.
cover the
Concentrate on
entrance with
moment.
the swamp speeders. Then I guess you guys can come up this way too.
A Jedi never
Nope,
fights
no,
his
nope.
opponents. Only the limits of his own abilities. You have wisdom beyond
Yep, I
your
want you to
years.
stay here, buddy. I just need you to capture, 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 capture. There, you almost got it there, champ. You almost got it. Okay, you got it, champ. You can come out.
Force.
Now, you're going to come in behind, and it's going to be very funny. Alright, now you get that.
I am more dangerous than you.
It's not even really behind anymore, because he killed everyone. Alright, get that cap in, and you can keep moving up.
This old
Oh,
Jedi still
you're getting the
has a few
capture as
things
well.
left to teach
You guys are going to get up on this side. And let's get these ATRTs sprinting on over.
Choose your
I guess the ATTEs and some more infantry, the Navy and Army troopers, are useful. Ooh. Is an MAF.
Auto guns online.
You cannot change hearts and
There's about to not be an MAF, actually.
minds.
Okay, Plo, you're going to come up here.
Times will diminish your self-esteem.
That MAF is, in fact, not there anymore.
unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Let that explode.
My saber is
And can you... Are you able to hit that position? You are not.
Unit destroyed.
Alright, you three come up here. We're actually about to have this captured, too. So let's bring in that and then more infantry. Alright, Flo, you are just demolishing everyone. You're about to have some support in here. So, especially with the artillery about to smack them. I don't know why you're going that way, but it doesn't really matter since they're all going to be gone.
This old Jedi still has a few things
Okay,
left.
get the AV turret, and everyone get up there.
To assist. Ready. Moving out.
The Jedi's enemies have just multiplied 1,000-fold.
Alright, you... take that. Then I guess the bombing run can just come and finish that off for us. So Tibrin
This meeting is by design.
be ours momentarily.
Play
Here we go. So yeah, I don't think we want to go into Sullust with
Control achieved.
without bringing in Barris's army, but like one of those is just Newt. They're gonna have a lot of garrisons, so yeah, I don't think I want to do this without Barris's army.
Constructing. Building started.
We do have that fleet coming in, so let's see.
Tactical battle imminent.
We can take that fleet out, and then we can go to Maelstrom. Like we'll take Rindalia, then we'll go to Maelstrom. Or do we even need to take Rindalia? I might actually just auto-resolve Rindalia on the ground. We'll see if it's a map that we've done a lot. Or I don't. We'll see what the reveal gives us. Okay. Let's put the CR90 over here and see how you decide you want to split. Who are you going for? Like even just having them show us their backside is helpful.
What's the order?
Okay. Because then we can start off by
All crew
just
accounted for.
getting a bunch of free shots onto
Copy that,
their
sir.
most powerful ships.
Aye, aye. Yes, sir.
As you wish,
We're on
Commander.
the move.
Destroyer here.
Don't get distracted. Always get the bulwark.
Copy.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
And I want you two to actually get that.
I copy. The lasers are our
Ready
target.
on our way.
You come forward, you stop, and we are going to bring in Tudor.
For the Chancellor. You've got the
We're going
captain.
to follow on that.
Cruising speed.
Okay, that bulwark is coming in. I'm going to make sure this is coming across the front. And put in something that can be slightly anti-fighter over there.
Our acquaintance here. Republic Light Cruiser. Respond.
Charging generator.
Star destroyer standing by.
Destroyer ready.
Alright.
We'll beat
I'm going to try to just get all the shields down on everything
Destroy 'em.
with this guy.
Sir, there's not much deployment.
You
Star
first.
destroyer operating in.
Standing
You
by.
guys over there. Oh, they have...
We'll win
I don't know
this.
why I thought this was under 100.
Target. We'll
I think we need to just
We'll level them.
They've taken out our launch.
just keep going.
Destroy 'em. Destroyer
Alright.
Engines are gone, sir.
Get the bulwark and then let's go.
We'll win
Someone's
this.
engines are gone, sir. Oh, everyone's engines are gone, sir.
Ready to update orders.
Sir, more enemy units approaching from behind.
Well,
Bombs in the ship.
well, let's see
Charging generator.
what happens.
Yes, Commander.
Aye.
We have stuff.
Sir, there's still tech.
Everyone's gonna be a bit hurting after this. I still have another Venator in the can.
Locking on target.
Enemy reinforcements have just appeared on long-range sensors.
These are Auxilius and Captors. They're all a little weak. Everything is exploding. You guys come up there. Grom, you're still effective. There we go. We can also bring in Venatori to Karabe. We can bring in Saul, Windu's Blade, Order of St. Lazarus.
Yes, Admiral. Copy.
And I think there's nothing else coming in reinforcement-wise.
Station keeping.
Objective acquired.
Like, I think everything that was gonna come in is now in.
Awaiting your orders.
And despite some scares, I don't think the losses here are that bad.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Enemies down.
Destroy the engines. The lasers are our
Alright.
target.
That's... yeah, no, this is fine.
Enemy starfighters heading toward us.
Fire.
Oh, I was gonna auto-resolve once this was done so that we'd get all the
Open fire.
ground units, but... what I get for not carrying around an interdictor at all times. Oh well. Alright, we lost down with the CIS ship, first responder, and a CR90. So this is no longer going to be a super effective space hitter. But we're going to park them over Maelstrom. So let's get you guys up here. Get you up here.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm gonna have to just retreat from this, I think. Oh, they finished building that at the right time, too. But the retreat should send them up to Drum. So, as long as it's not going to destroy all of our heroes.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Yeah. They didn't have anything to stop us either. So, it's just going to be a lot of both sides regretting their inability to stop ground units coming through, I guess. I was still building ground units on that.
Constructing unit.
I'll
Enlisting
build more
soldiers.
so that I can drop them on Druckenwell.
Recruiting.
We still want the Druckenwell defense. Maelstrom... Bulwark 2, they didn't escape with that one. That's still 511. I don't know if that's from Ariadu or what, but... You guys can all now come down here.
As you wish.
Battle imminent.
Okay. Which maps am I looking at on this? I believe that's one of the... Yeah, that's one of the older ones. Karima. Also been around for a couple versions. Naboo. I think, well, we just did that one in the longer stream. I'm just gonna make, like, I'm just making sure we're not missing out on any, like, super new stuff by, that hasn't been shown off before by not taking, like, more of these planets. Because we only need to take Solist. But we are about to destroy another fleet. Like, there are a couple other fleets around here, but... We will have forced the CIS into a position where they have to sue for peace.
Fixing course.
Republic light cruiser.
They have no choice but to accept rejoining the Republic.
Commander.
Ready. Destroy 'em.
Reporting in.
Overslept is in here. Queen Amidala's
Ready
Revenge
to
is
take
coming in.
orders. Loading orders.
I don't know if they're going to be in another position where they want to retreat.
Direct fire.
Like if
on
I
the
should focus on
Destroy the engines.
those engines.
Direct fire on the engines.
Yes.
Weapons locking on.
Locking on target. Charging generator.
Okay, well, let's get over to the
Let's
structures.
run this gauntlet.
Roger that. Form up.
Enemies down.
Our target priority is the laser.
And
Hold it steady.
The
like
lasers
maybe
are
I'll
our target.
bring in
Destroyer
some of the
ready.
units from Park's fleet.
Destroyer holding.
I don't know that I actually used Park yet. So maybe I'll swap that position. Alright, they are retreating. So maybe I'll send Yularen back up and bring Park's fleet down as the final fleet. Because they haven't had the same opportunities to do some work in a while. Alright. Well, also these guys. Maybe this will be our supplementary force.
Complete.
I'm going to move Park into the supplementary force. Oh, and aggressive negotiations died a while ago, so this has been its first time back. So I'm going to pull that one in too. I'll
Construction
bring
complete.
all these guys over. I'll bring the VSD-2s because they were waiting in the wings for a while. And there. That can join Yularen for the
Right away.
final attack. I don't know where the Mandator is done. It's doing its job, stopping Ronyards from getting attacked. And I don't know if they're about to decide they want to come in on Fondor, but we already know how that's going to go for them if they try. All right. Let's let them get to Solist before we move out on our final approach.
Constructing.
When did the series start? Does it start in January? I think it's been like almost half a year. Like 4 months. 5 months maybe? That's kind of crazy, which means that it was like half a year ago that this ship selection went up.
Complete.
But it's all coming to a head now. Got our fleets present. We're heading to Sullust. And then we'll be putting our ground forces together.
Battle imminent.
Gunray is here. It's very fitting. It's a kind of volcanic planet with Gunray on it, where we're going to be ending the CIS leadership and forcing them to rejoin our fold.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's see. All right, so we're going to put Park in. We're going to put Yularin in. They're going to lead the charge.
Moving out.
That Procurator, we're going to put in aggressive negotiations. That Acclimator, we got Winnie the Pooh. We've got Fenrir. We got Point towards the enemy. Limit their power. And Dagger Quad. So not going to be a super fighter heavy fight for us.
Fire on those lasers. Roger that.
At least in the initial phases here. Let's see how things go. I think everyone's got decent orders already. We'll see how this Providence does. No, we're not going to look at that Providence. It's fine. The Mankvims, though, they're going to make their run, and I'm sure that Mankvim did a lot of damage.
Sir, we've lost
I suppose I'll get up towards that station. You're going to hold back a little bit. Park, you are going to lead the charge on
What's your plan?
here. Yularin, you are going to lead the charge on here with our VSDs.
Flank speed.
Good shooting, sir.
And then our bombers, I'm going to try to focus our bombers on
Sir,
the
holding
gun platform.
fighter locked. This one's mine. Sir, enemy reinforcements have just
And you
escaped.
guys are going to get that. Okay,
Destroy
you two
them.
can
Roll out.
keep going for the gun
Priority is the
platform.
laser cannons.
Alright, let's
What is it, sir?
bring this up here. This is actually one of my favorite space maps visually. I think the lighting's good. I like the planet position.
I copy.
All stations ready.
Reporting.
I use it
Position.
very often for recording like feature previews and stuff.
Awaiting
There was when I think it was,
Sail out.
what would it have been, 3.2? Whenever the Asserter was added, like a lot of the shots from that update video were from this map. Filmed on Sullust.
Sabotage their vehicles. Sir,
It's not a very interesting map, like terrain-wise. Not that it matters that much right now, but it will matter. But like visually, at least, it looks better. Oh, okay.
Ready.
I was very afraid we were about to end on a crash there.
destroyed.
Direct fire on those torpedo tubes.
All right, power to weapons. And I'm gonna keep them moving because I want them to get to
Coming about.
the actual shipyard. Well, you guys do that too. And I can probably move some of these guys over to help on that now. Because they don't need
The operation
everyone on the Golan.
Batteries online.
Alright,
Target those
here you go.
lasers.
So one of the things that I'm looking to try to improve on with the next little while with preview playthroughs and with Empire at War playthroughs generally is one, make sure that
What could possibly
I am like probably not do some of the previews as early. The Revan's Revenge stuff is going to be earlier than like more whip than other Thrawn's Revenge stuff, especially. But I'll probably wait a bit longer into the Hapen and Empire of the Hand development of their new stuff to start showing that off. The main thing though is trying to keep every playthrough to under 2 months, and ideally if they can be around 20 hours. I think that tends to, or 20 episodes. That I think is good if I can swing it. It's harder to force, and not that I never want to do like longer ones, but having multiple episode or multiple series that are going to like 50 episodes at once is not the ideal. So that's going to be, I think, what I try to work on in the near future.
Watch your sides. Check your fire.
They've
But
destroyed
they
our
are
ion
leaving behind
We're receiving an urgent
Sullust.
transmission. All ships fire at will.
And we'll be able to get in our armies led by Plo and Barris. I don't think we have any other Jedi open.
The squad stands together.
Oh, Ayla's somewhere. Ayla is over there. We do have other Jedi open. I don't think we need Ayla over here. I don't know why I didn't remember Ayla. We used Ayla for so much.
Building under construction.
All right.
Shield up.
Here we go. In on Sullust. Yeah, that I think we can safely lead off with Barris. I don't want to send Barris running in alone against the Magnetrized, and like with the vehicle factories, that's going to be AAT Central. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't want to just spam the Jedi. It's too bad I don't have the A6 still. That would be prime A6
Get ready to move in.
territory.
Ready to move in.
But I'm gonna try to go with the aerial units right now,
Shield up. On it. Fire from the sky.
because I think those are gonna be particularly effective against what we're gonna have coming at us. Okay, there's the MAFs. Get that lad out of there. That's coming through. There's a stab.
Form up. Open fire. Engines
Nope,
activated.
don't get left behind. Okay, we need to get over this landing zone.
Copy.
But yeah, these guys are aerial, so they're not going to get away from us.
Attacking target. Fire at will. Cut through them.
Come on,
Targeting.
Barris, you need to get to the...
Copy. Blast them out. Attacking.
There. Okay. It's great timing for Barris to be in the playthrough, though, too.
Yes, sir.
Because this should be going out over the weekend when Tales of the Jedi is, too.
Target in sight.
Let's get some artillery on that side.
Yes, Commander.
I don't want these to explode.
Squadron moving out.
Okay, Plo, you're going to come in and you're going to deal with the
Lancet targeting.
caves.
Lancet standing by.
Okay, now, ooh, there are some vehicles. There's going to be like 8 of these guys, I think. Yeah. So we want to try to destroy them as quickly as possible while they don't have support.
Connect yourself to your opponent to the moment. That is the path to victory.
Nope, Barris, you don't want to be in there. Actually.
Unit destroyed.
Barris, this is legitimately the place you least want to be.
Let
Okay,
the full
Plo,
sky
you're... Nope, go over there, Plo. You're going to be fine.
Unit destroyed.
Let's bring in some clones.
Ready for orders.
Our VATs
Heading for
are
attack position.
kind of perfect for this job. VATs are perfect for everything, though. I love VATs.
Fire. Open fire.
Okay, we're about to have a bombing run on there.
Unit destroyed.
Comlink active. Lancet proceeding. Attacking target.
And
Right away.
like, I think the biggest thing for campaign length is going to be being a little bit more selective in when to turn on and off Cruel. Like, I don't want to play it entirely off, because I think one of the more fun things with Cruel is being able to make sure that there is like a certain amount of resistance that you're going to run into at all times. But leaving it on for too long, well, still fun, can make the campaign drag on a lot longer. So kind of just finding the right balance on that. But again, like every so often, having a campaign where Cruel is on for the whole time is great. But if I'm doing 2 campaigns at once, I get 50 episodes ago. Anyways, I'm getting very meta in these last two episodes, so...
Destination ahead.
Alright, now our Jedi, I think, can safely come over.
Look inward.
No, you can deploy. And let's, I'm just gonna put in some saber tanks here. And let's bring in some clone heroes. We'll try to get as much hero action in this section as possible.
My saber is ready. A Jedi never fights.
Okay, you guys are gonna clear out any of these
Limits of his own abilities.
that are coming through there. And let's start walking in towards the base.
Right away, sir. Let's go.
Be prepared, but never rigid.
One of you... Varys, you're gonna take this structure.
Concentrate on the moment. The supreme chance
Well,
of
you were gonna take out
accelerating a disturbing
this one.
amount of power.
Bombardment available.
Blade skill
Whoa.
is not everything.
Do what
Be
Varys is
mindful
doing.
of the living force.
Whoa. There you go, buddy. Was that so hard?
Let's celebrate your victory.
Okay, I need to
prematurely.
move these guys over so I can actually see what I'm gonna bombard.
It is a pleasure watching your technique.
And then I removed you from it when I was trying to select the other ones.
Form up.
Okay.
Let's move out.
Whoa. There. Now you got it. I won't interrupt you this time. That one was on me. Where's Barris? Oh no, that's Chloe that's doing this one.
Change hearts and minds at the point of a blade.
Awaiting orders.
Be prepared,
All right.
but never rigid.
Copy.
That, and bring more of you over here. There goes Gunray. Gunray is gone. He just stayed inside the building and exploded when a Jedi was outside shaking the foundations. That's canon. That's what happened. And we have, I think, the final structure destruction. Do they have any other units? They do not. So with that, we have secured every shipyard in the galaxy.
System control achieved. Constructing.
And while there are some holdouts of resistance, that's going to be for the Empire to deal with. That's their problem, not mine. So that, I think, is going to do it. We are declaring victory. So once again, thank you all so much for watching the series. I hope you have enjoyed it as we've gone through and had some hard-fought victories against both the CIS and the Hutts. The Hutts have been a perennial nuisance for us in this campaign. Although they didn't get a huge footing outside of their territory because they didn't have fighters, especially. Nope, nope, get out of there. Like the biggest issue was, of course, the CIS, but we did it. Thank you all once again. We will be back. I think the Old Republic, like the KOTOR playthrough, is already happening by the time this video is up. I think the first episode of that should be up. But we will be doing that series, recording live 2 days a week. I'll have the exact days up on the schedule. But yeah, thanks once again. Hope you have enjoyed the series. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.